Hey guys, on this episode we're doing a major overhaul on the Mark 7 R. This Mark 7 is a 2014, so it's a early Mark 7 revision, and we are doing a whole bunch of things here. So today we are doing a MIB upgrade, a shifter upgrade, which I'll put a screenshot of now, as well as the wireless charging mats, folding mirrors, and digital cluster. So we may have to split this up to over multiple videos just to see how we go with time, and we can go from there with that. So we're going to cover a lot of content, and I'll break it down into smaller bite-sized chunks. So what we'll do today is we'll probably focus, we'll see how we go for time, but I'll focus on the MIB install. So that includes obviously the head unit, the screen, and how they work. The MIB upgrade we're doing today. So this is to the newest and greatest 9.2 inch. This one particular will have DAB radio. So the supply we get these head units setups from, they come pre-configured. So component protection is ready to go. Well, it's disabled, and also all the extra features are updated and activated on the unit. So just be wary, if you are pulling these units out of other cars, 7.5s for example, and you want to put this into your Mark 7, you will need to remove component protection, but also, I've forgotten the terminology, I'll put up at the bottom if I do remember what it's called. It's the component that gives all the features like Apple CarPlay and all the extra features that come with it. They're actually disabled. If you were just to remove component protection and put this in your car, it will not work. You'll be missing a lot of features. So these features have to be unlocked. So it is very particular that you, if the seller is telling you isn't sure, get these confirmed. Otherwise, assume that none of this is activated and component protection will be on there. So you will not be able to install this in your car. And before I forget, I just want to mention too that if you are doing this upgrade and you're pulling it out of another car, make sure to get the USB ports, because you need a newer revision USB port, and all the cabling. There is extra cabling run, especially if you're going to the digital cluster, which you'll see in the video today. There is an orange, I think it's called an MOST cable, that I am running that for the future install of that. So, but we'll focus on this today, and we'll go into a bit more detail. Today we are also upgrading the shifter on this Mark 7 R. So I didn't get good footage of it. I had an issue with the camera, but you'll see where it's basically not done and all of a sudden it's complete. That's the end product. So I will see if I can put some photos up now of the shifter itself, and just to give you a bit more detail on it, but I will go into detail about it later if you guys want to. And just on that, these shifters come with a preset position on the button, which is called the service position, I think it is. When you get these guys, before you install it, do not push the button. I cannot stress that enough. You have to pull in this case, you have to pull the shifter apart, and it may crack the plastic on the top. So please do not try to push it in, because it will get stuck and you need a special tool to remove it. If you try to remove it without this tool, you can risk damaging the shifter itself. And lastly too, guys, you've probably seen it around, is wireless charging. Now obviously I think it's derived from the newer Mark 7.5s or the Mark 8s, I'm not sure exactly, where they've got a wireless charging mat. This mat is now also available. Well, it does fit the Mark 7, so we can retrofit this kit in. It works great, we've done it before, beautiful. It does pick up phones. If you do have the larger iPhone, I'm using just an iPhone 12, for example, but if you've got the Max, I think they're called, sometimes with a case, it is an issue to get it charging, just so you know. So if you are using a case or a bulky case for that matter, you may have issues charging it, just in case that does persuade you whether to get the unit or not. But it's a great bit of kit, and I do recommend it for everyone, because that tied with a Apple CarPlay, wireless CarPlay unit, so there's USB ports, that works perfectly. You don't need, essentially, you can put your phone on the mat and you won't need to worry about it. It's connected to Apple CarPlay and it's ready to go. So as you can see here, this owner's done the whole bunch of things, you'll see over the next few weeks, where he's just basically wanted to upgrade the car. He's decided to keep the car for a few more years, and instead of buying up the latest Mark 7.5 R, when in theory most of it's very similar, just the interior is a bit different, so he's just decided to upgrade the interior and a few other things on the exterior, and he's essentially got a new car. So the customer is enjoying it so far. We are still waiting on a few more parts to arrive before we can release the digital cluster. upgrade. So we are just waiting on the last few items to come in before we can do that. And I will go into in-depth detail on that, on what you need for the digital cluster install in a separate video. Okay, so you can stay tuned for that. Now let's get right into it and we'll get into the install. Thanks.